316 Publishing and Steadfast Bibles in particular is putting out a lot of variety right now in the Legacy Standard Bible translation, which is an update of the New American Standard Bible from Master Seminary faculty. And it is a update that a lot of people are interested in. I have done some reviews on it. I know Tim Wildsmith has talked about this translation a little bit, and other people out there as well. And one of the products that is really appealing nowadays for people is scripture journals or study notebooks, which is what this is, which breaks the Bible up into the books of the Bible and allows you to just focus on one book of the Bible and write inside of this volume. And so on the side here, you'll see that it says Legacy Standard Bible. We're looking at the book of Mark. Steadfast Bibles is the company. This was sent to me just as a single volume. They have whole sets. It does cost a lot if you get the whole set, but if you really like this sort of thing, I think it's worth the money for those people. And it is really well made. It has a nice sturdy, hard cardboard, thick cardboard type material that's coated. This particular book is an orangey color. And on the back here you have the Steadfast Bible's logo and the ISBN number. When you get inside this particular volume, you'll see that they have a place here. It says, if found, please return to. It tells you how you can use this particular notebook. And then you have a title page. Looking at the copyright information, it is printed in China. I believe this was printed 2021 and is the first printing. So right off the bat here, they give you lined paper, just some pages of blank lined paper. And then after a couple of those, you get into the book. And I assume even before you get into this particular book, you could be writing down introductory things about the book of Mark, learning about the Bible in general and its background. And then you get into the biblical text. And you, on one side of the page, have the Bible text printed in a good size font. I think it's about a 10-point font. Really good leading there, line spacing, nice and wide. So a lot of breathing room in this Bible, and this just allows you to go through the book of Mark and write copious notes. And you could use this for a lot of different purposes, for personal devotion, for maybe a college setting, seminary setting, perhaps teaching, Bible study, all kinds of things that these can be used for. It's nice, thick paper. I'm not seeing very much ghosting at all. I mean, really negligible. I would say it's very hard to see to the other side of this paper because it is quite thick. Which, I mean, that's the idea of this. So yes, these do cost a decent amount, considering it's just one book of the Bible. And if you buy the whole set, that's going to cost you hundreds of dollars. However, this is not just a typical Bible. This is really something that allows you to have a lot of room to study the text and to write what it is that you are discovering. I mean, this is something for academics or, again, just for devotional purposes, teaching purposes as well. Has a lot of good uses. Here's the end of the book of Mark. This kind of shows you how the LSB, like the NASB 95, deals with the ending of Mark and passages that are not in what we would call the Textus Receptus. It puts them in brackets. And this particular ending here it's kind of the, not the long ending of Mark, but an alternate ending. In some manuscripts, they have it here in italics. But the typical long ending is just in the single brackets. After verse 8, you see the brackets start there in verse 9. So that's just a little bonus thing to add in there about this particular book, the book of Mark. And then you have lined blank pages at the back here. And all of the pages are numbered. It goes to page 200 there. So all the pages numbered in the bottom corners. And then you have learning more about the Legacy Standard Bible. They encourage you to visit lsbible.org. So Steadfast Bibles is who produces this. They're a division of 316 Publishing. And by the way, in case you're curious, that first lined paper that you see starts page 4. So it's numbered by the very first page from what I can tell here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then goes all the way to page 200. So 200 pages, 100 sheets, I guess, in this volume for the book of Mark. They're going to be different sizes depending on the book of the Bible. Very nicely done, though, and I know this is something that is very popular, and a lot of companies are producing this. It's good to see. If you like the Legacy Standard Bible, this is available as an option. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions or comments about this particular item. I'd love to see that. Thank you so much for taking a look at this with me, though, from a fresh perspective.